در سلسلہ سلسلہ در سلسلہ جاری رہے یہ صدا حسین. شاد رہے کربلا باد رہے کربلا دل کی یہ دعا ہے یا حسین. شاہ حسین کی سلطنت ہے کربلا جس کا پاسبان ہے مولا غازی با وفا. آپ نے حسین با خدا پھول سے سجا دی کربلا. کربلا کی ہے خدا خان یہ رہے صدا دل کی یہ دعا ہے یا حسین.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
آیا ہے کس نے یہ خون محمد قیامت یہ ڈھائی ہے کس نے الہی. جوانوں بزرگوں کو مارا گیا ہے شہیدوں میں شامل ہے ناس سپاہی.
کربلا حسین کے غم کو نہ بلانا ورنہ تجھے بھی سارا بلا دے گا زمانہ. اے کربلا حسین کے غم کو نہ بلانا. ان رت کے اڑتے ہوئے رات سے کہنا ان رت کے اڑتے ہوئے رات سے کہنا اصغر کی یہی قبر ہے اصغر کی یہی قبر ہے اس کو نہ مٹانا. اے کربلا حسین کے غم کو نہ بلانا. خیمے سے ننگے پاؤں چلی کس طرح زینب خیمے سے ننگے پاؤں چلی کس طرح زینب. یہ بات علمدار کو ہرگز نہ بتانا. اے کربلا حسین کے غم کو نہ بلانا. تجھ کو کیا ہے کرب و بلا کس نے مولا تجھ کو کیا ہے کرب و بلا کس نے مولا. یہ خون ہے رسول کا یہ خون ہے رسول کا اس کو نہ چھپانا. اے کربلا حسین کے غم کو نہ بلانا. اے چاند ستاروں علی اکبر کی شہادت اے چاند ستاروں علی اکبر کی شہادت. سغرا کو نہ رسول کے روزے پہ سنانا. اے کربلا حسین کے غم کو نہ بھلانا. بالوں سے روح چھپائے ہوئے جاتی ہے زینب بالوں سے روح چھپا کے ہوئے جاتی ہے زینب. اے تیز ہوا ان کو نہ रोना चेहरे से हटाना। ए करबला हुसैन के गम को ना भुलाना, वरना तुझे भी सारा, वरना तुझे भी सारा भुला देगा जमाना। ए करबला हुसैन के गम को ना भुलाना।
इधर दर्द गम की सताई थी ज़ैनब, जो वहशत के जंगल में हैदर बनी थी। कभी खाक उड़ाती कभी अश्क पीती, जो कुंबे के पहरे पे तन्हा खड़ी थी। सकीना के साका को आवाज देकर शाहिदी में बुखार कर रही थी।
أعظم الله أجورنا وأجوركم بمصابنا أهل البيت على شوم غرباء. Let's take our hearts to Kerbala after the musibah, the Shuhada of Imam al-Hussein. We look on the right, we look on the left. What do we see? We see the beheaded, trampled, unshrouded bodies of Imam Hussein and his companions. We see their heads high up in spears, and we see Imam Sajjad coming out of conscious and saying, As-salamu alayka ya Aba Abdullah. And we see the enemies rushing with spears to the tents of Sayyida Zainab and the women folk. What do? They use their spears to remove, to take off, to snatch the veils of those ladies whom the sun, the moon, the skies have never seen bareheaded. And are they satisfied? Was that enough for them? No. They burn the tents. They see the ladies running from one tent to another and the other, and then they see Sayyida Zainab coming in and out of a certain tent. Why was she entering and coming out of that certain tent? What was the use? What was so valuable? The Muqtal says, when they see Sayyida Zainab coming out of a tent for the last time, they narrate that she had something on her shoulders. When the Muqtal came closer, they saw that it was Imam Sajjad carried on her shoulders. Then comes the time when Lady Zainab and Lady Kulthum were gathering the scattered women and children and putting them together. When they noticed something, what did they notice? They noticed one 4-year-old daughter of Imam Hussein, Bibi Sakina, was missing. Where was she? Bibi Sakina could not sleep without the chest of Imam al-Hussein. So they started a search party for her. They were like, Oh Sakina, oh Sakina, oh Sakina, where are you? So they reach the Ganja Shahida, where the bodies are lying. And out of one body comes out a voice, oh Zainab, reduce your sound, Sakina has just fallen asleep. It was the body of Imam Hussein alayhi salam that gave out this voice. So Bibi Zainab gently wakes Bibi Sakina and takes her to the place where all the gathered ladies were. And then Bibi Zainab asks Bibi Sakina, how did you find out that this is the body of your father? So Bibi Sakina replies, I was with my burnt cloth. And that's when Shimr came to me and said that, are you Sakina bint al-Hussein? I said, yes, I am Sakina bint al-Hussein. And then he told me that your father had told me to treat you very gently. So he called me closer. I went closer and closer, and he slapped me on my face. He pulled off my earrings and tore my ears. My tears and blood joined together. Then I was looking for my father. When I reached the place, the Ganja Shahida, I was calling out, Baba, Baba, where are you? Baba, where are you? And out of this body came a voice, Ilayya, Ilayya, ya bunayya. Finally, Bibi Zainab managed to pacify and make Bibi Sakina sleep. Then she used a broken spear and was pacing back and forth, protecting the women folk and the children. Zainab had become a Abbas for the night. And then she sees a man and a horse coming towards them. And Zainab was like, what else do you want from us? What do you want? You have taken everything from us. You have looted us. You have finished us. You have plundered us. And if you still want to harass us, you come back tomorrow in the daytime. But the horse just silently came closer and closer. That's when Bibi Zainab caught the reins of the horse and said, I am Zainab bint Ali alayhi salam. I have told you not to move further, yet you're coming closer. At that point, the rider unveils his face. What does Sayyida Zainab see? She sees her father Ali ibn Abi Talib has come. She rushes towards Umm Kulthum. She says, give me something to cover my head. She takes that from the ground. She puts it on her head. She covers that. It's such a big musibah that even her father had never seen her bareheaded. What happens when a daughter meets her father after a tragedy? She cries her heart out. Baba, Baba, where were you when Ali Akbar was struck with a spear on his chest? Baba, Baba, where were you when Abbas's arms were severed? Baba, Baba, where were you when Ali Asghar was struck with a three-pronged spear? Baba, Baba, where were you when Shimr mounted on my brother Hussein? Baba, Baba, where were you when they slapped Sakina, when they burnt our tents? Baba, Baba, when they snatched our veils? Baba, Baba, Baba. ألا لعنة الله
बरपायूं अहले हवस ने, शहीदों के लाशों पे टंके बजाए, जला डाले आले मोहम्मद के खैमे, सकीना के मुंह पर तमाचे लगाए, जो बीमार था उसका बिस्तर न छोड़ा, ज़ादियों पर बिखरे चलाए.
On the 10th of Muharram in the year 61 after Hijrah, the grandson of the Prophet Muhammad, Hussein ibn Ali, was brutally martyred in what is known as the Battle of Kerbala. But what happened to the remaining women and children of his family, and what events took place after the Battle of Kerbala? After the Battle of Kerbala, Yazid's army, led by Umar bin Sa'd, plundered and dismembered the bodies and raised the head of Hussein and his companions onto spears. The tents in which the women and children were residing in were looted and set ablaze. Among the remaining family members were Zainab and Kulthum, the granddaughters of the Holy Prophet, and Ali Zain al-Abidin, the last remaining son of Hussein. Ali Zain al-Abidin was severely ill during the Battle of Kerbala, and though he wished to fight alongside his father, was unable to do so. The family members, including young toddlers, were shackled in chains and paraded in the nearby city of Kufa, where they were presented to Yazid's governor Ubaydullah ibn Ziyad in his courtyard. Ali Zain al-Abidin delivered a defiant speech in the face of Ibn Ziyad and reminded the people of Kufa that they had pledged allegiance to Hussein. Ibn Ziyad turned towards Zainab and asked her what she thought about what God had done to her family, to which she famously responded, "I saw nothing but beauty. These are people on whom martyrdom is written. They went where God wanted them to go. God will gather you and them on the day of judgment. Then you will see what God does to you on the day of judgment." Shortly afterward, the family members of Hussein were marched on a perilous journey from Kufa to Damascus. It is said that several of the younger children on this journey died on the route from the harsh conditions and ill treatment of Yazid's army. The family were paraded in several towns along the route and were often humiliated and assaulted by bystanders. The exact dates on how long this journey lasted are unclear, but many historians believe it was around 2 months after Muharram in which the family of Hussein finally arrived in Damascus. Yazid had ordered for the city to be decorated and jubilant crowds had gathered to celebrate the capture of the prisoners. Years of propaganda by Bani Umayyah against Ali ibn Abu Talib and his sons had created an environment of hatred against the Prophet's family. While the family of Hussein were paraded in the market of Damascus, some historians note that bystanders attacked them with rubbish, stones, and even hot water. The family were eventually gathered in the Umayyad mosque in front of Yazid. To further humiliate and antagonize the family, Yazid used a stick to poke the dismembered head of Hussein. Undeterred, Ali Zain al-Abidin delivered a powerful sermon in the courtyard of Yazid to tell the people who he was in relation to the Holy Prophet, saying, "O people, I am the son of Mecca and Mina. I am the son of Zemzem and Safa. I am the son of the man who rode the Barak to the end of the horizon and reached his Lord. I am the son of the one who prayed with the angels. I am the son of the one who received the revelation. I am the son of Fatima al-Zahra, the leader of women, and the great Khadija. I am the son of the one who was killed and covered with blood. I am the son of the one who was killed in Kerbala." Upon hearing this speech, the people of the courtyard were moved. Yazid ordered his soldiers to place the family members of Hussein in his prisons. It is unclear for how long the family of Hussein were kept as prisoners, with some historians suggesting it could have been a matter of weeks and others suggesting it could have been months. After their release, the family of Hussein travelled back to their hometown of Medina. Many people believe that the family of Hussein returned to Kerbala on their way back to bid a proper farewell to the martyrs, though this is contested. Either way, Yazid's ambition to boost his credibility by killing Hussein had ultimately backfired. Word spread of his atrocities against the Prophet's family, sparking several uprisings against his rule, most notably by Abdullah ibn Zubair in Mecca and Mukhtar al-Thaqafi in Kufa. Mukhtar is also famed for avenging the killing of Hussein. Every year, people from around the world mark 40 days from the day of Ashura, known as Arba'in. Millions of people participate in a walk to the holy city of Kerbala to pay homage to the stand of Hussein.
सदा सुन के ज़हरा की थर्राए गाज़ी, जुदा तन से सर था तो शान لوٹے سے غموں یا سو حسرت میں مجروح مستر کہیں کیا کہ دریا کنارے پڑے سے سرے القماب جو بی بی نے دیکھا وفاؤں کے ساحل پہ جھنڈے گڑے تھے
ای جان زہرا مظلوم حسین اینا اینا این الحسین ای جان زہرا مظلوم حسین اینا اینا این الحسین ای جان زہرا مظلوم حسین اے لال میرا پتہ ہو کہاں جنت سے آئی ہوں سن لو فغاں زہرا تھی کربل میں نوحہ کھونا شدت سے کرتی تھی غم کو بیاں ماں کو دکھا دو تو چہرہ حسین اے جان زہرا مظلوم حسین اینا اینا این الحسین ای جان زہرا مظلوم حسین سوچا نہ تھا ایسا ہوگا کبھی بے مکنا رہ جائے زینب میری کس جرم کی ہے سزا مل گئی قیدی بنے آج بنت علی دشمن نہ سمجھے گا رتبہ حسین اے جان زہرا مظلوم حسین اینا اینا این الحسین ای جان زہرا مظلوم حسین قاسم نہیں میرا اکبر نہیں اونا محمد وہ اصغر نہیں لاشیں ہے بکری مگر سر نہیں سر پر سکینہ کے چادر نہیں حالت گیا تیرا کنبہ حسین ای جان زہرا مظلوم حسین اینا اینا این الحسین ای جان زہرا مظلوم حسین سینے پہ سونے کی آلی تھی وہ اب خاک پر کیسے سوئے گی وہ شام غریبہ سے خائف تھی وہ یہ کہہ کے مقتل پہ جاتی تھی وہ بستر ہے بابا کا سینہ حسین اے جان زہرا مظلوم حسین اینا اینا این الحسین ای جان زہرا مظلوم حسین اینا اینا این الحسین ای جان زہرا مظلوم حسین آجا سے گھر آجا سے گھر آجا سے گھر آجا سے گھر اس گھر میں تیری ماں ہوں اس گھر میں تیری ماں ہوں آ جاؤ چاند میرے تیری پیاس میں بجھاؤں اس گھر میں تیری ماں ہوں میرے لاڈلے کہاں ہو میرے لاڈلے کہاں ہو سینے تمہیں لگاؤں اصغر میں تیری ماں ہوں آ جاؤ چاند میرے تیری پیاس میں بجھاؤں اصغر میں تیری ماں ہوں بیٹا تمہارا قاتل میرے سامنے کھڑا ہے جانے کیوں ہنس رہا ہے چادر بھی لٹ چکی ہے منہ کس طرح چھپاؤں اصغر میں تیری ماں ہوں آ جاؤ چاند میرے تیری پیاس میں بجھاؤں اصغر میں تیری ماں ہوں تیرے جھولے کو سکینہ رو رو کے چومتی ہے تجھے گھر میں ڈھونڈتی ہے تیری موت کی خبر میں کیسے سناؤں اصغر میں تیری ماں ہوں آ جاؤ چاند میرے تیری پیاس میں بجھاؤں اصغر میں تیری ماں ہوں میری جان جا رہی ہے یہ سوچ سوچ اصغر اس پھول سے گلے پر یہ تیر کیسے جلا بہنوں کو کیا بتاؤں اصغر میں تیری ماں ہوں آ جاؤ چاند میرے تیری پیاس میں بجھاؤں اصغر میں تیری ماں ہوں جھولے کے ساتھ بیٹا میرے ہاتھ جل گئے ہیں ظالم بھی ہنس رہے ہیں تیری آخری نشانی ہائے کس طرح سے بچاؤں اصغر میں تیری ماں ہوں آ جاؤ چاند میرے تیری پیاس میں بجھاؤں اصغر میں تیری ماں ہوں
بولے بدر سے اکبر برچھی نہ کھینچنا
ہے جان اب لبوں پر
اب لبوں پر
برچھی نہ کھینچنا
بولے بدر سے اکبر برچھی نہ کھینچنا بولے بدر سے اکبر